Tonight, breakfast at Bankstown wiped out. A P-plater sends 4 people to hospital. Matthew Perry's circle of friends gather as he's laid to rest at a private funeral. Protesters crash the Prime Minister's dinner in Darwin before he leaves for China. Accused mushroom cook Erin Patterson moved to a Melbourne prison as details about her past are revealed. And the Kangaroos slumped to their lowest loss in 115 years against the Kiwis.
This is 9 News with Georgie Gardner.
Good evening. We begin with a frightening incident today at a Bankstown cafe where a car smashed through a wall, hitting diners inside. 4 people were taken to hospital. The driver was a P-plater who'd only recently got her licence.
Enjoying their coffees 1 minute, the next diners were diving out of the path of an out-of-control car.
9 News.
It is time now for a look at today's weather. Hi, Belinda.
Hi, Georgie. A wet and cloudy start to our weekend. Showers on and off throughout the day. The heaviest falls near the coast. Mossman, the wettest suburb, recording 8 millimetres, 7 in Cronulla and 5.5 at North Rocks. Light to moderate east to southeasterlies, keeping temperatures cooler than usual. The city only making it to 22.3 and not much warmer in our west. Penrith stopping at 23.1, which is 4 degrees below the November average. Overnight low slightly above average thanks to those cloudy conditions. And there's more rain to come, a 70% chance of showers tonight, plus the chance of a thunderstorm. So when will the grey skies clear? I'll be back with the latest forecast after sport, Georgie.
We'll see you then. Thank you, Belle. Still to come tonight, a fireball erupts on a Roseland street. A driver has just crashed his ute into a dental surgery, but the driver walks away thanks to sheer luck. From Chester Hill to Summerhill, Sydney's biggest auction week in more than a year. This city's going to hell. Donald Trump's second son has his turn in the stand. His famous father is next. And smog cloaks the Indian capital, why air pollution levels there are off the charts. It's been a frantic week of auctions in Sydney ahead of a predicted interest rate hike on Tuesday. More than 300 properties went under the hammer today with some surprising results.
2 homes more than 15 kilometres apart. Joe Hall, 9 News.
Ahead in 9 News, the incredible benefits of using smart glasses in aged care. We'll show you how they work. The King and Queen swap a carriage for a tuk-tuk. And in Sport with Roz, a huge shock in Hamilton.
Georgie, what a difference a week makes in rugby league. The Kangaroos humiliated by New Zealand, suffering a record loss in the Pacific Championships final. So what went wrong? Details next. No love lost between the Aussie and England cricketers as they prepare to face off for the first time since a spiteful Ashes series. Plus the unknown international raider who snatched Western Sydney's $10 million prize. The Kangaroos have been blown away by the Kiwis in the Pacific Championships final in Hamilton. A week after beating New Zealand, Australia was completely outclassed, losing 30-0 in their worst Test defeat in 115 years.
History in Hamilton. The Kiwis.
Emma Lawrence, 9 News.
Beautiful story and another inspirational athlete flying the flag in Paris.
Yeah, we wish him well. Thank you, Roz. In the news ahead, how these glasses worn by aged care nurses are keeping our elderly out of hospital. Plenty of ice delivered from the sky for a Bathurst beer garden. And Phoenix the Border Collie rescued by police from a stolen car. The use of smart glasses to help treat aged care residents has proven so successful in a pilot trial, it's now being rolled out across the sector. Not-for-profit group Uniting says it's the first to use the technology in aged care, saving on travel and reducing the need for patients to be admitted to hospital.
Aged care resident Val.
Coming up, Belinda with the weather.
Thanks, Georgie. The cloudy skies hanging around tonight with a medium chance of another shower or two. Right now, it is 17 degrees in the city and 18 in our west, and it won't drop much further than that overnight. More showers on the way tomorrow as well. The forecast is next. Welcome back. We've been spoilt the last few weekends, but it certainly wasn't beach weather today. Thick grey cloud hanging over Sydney for much of the day, so a gloomy start to our weekend with some isolated showers as well, the heaviest falling near the coast. Up to 8 millimetres in Mossman and less than a few millimetres in our west. Most of our western suburbs only making it to 21 today, reaching up to 23 in Richmond and Penrith and 22 for the city. Storms hitting central New South Wales this afternoon. This pub in Bathurst won't need any ice anytime soon. Mother Nature delivering a ton of it, hail falling from the sky and blanketing the beer garden. Right now there's a severe storm warning for heavy rainfall across these three areas here. We've already seen falls of up to 45 millimetres in the Nambucca Valley. Kempsey recording 34 millimetres and temperatures remaining cooler than usual along the coast, a top of just 17 degrees in Wollongong and Bateman's Bay. Still warm across inland parts though, reaching up to 31 in Griffith, which is 4 degrees above average. On to tomorrow and more rain on the way, that low pressure trough lingering, producing showers and storms over southern Queensland as well as eastern New South Wales again. So Brisbane can expect another shower or two, a cloudy day for Canberra with a top of 18 degrees, blue skies over Melbourne and Adelaide, and finally some relief from that heat in Perth with a top of 28 tomorrow. Back home and more showers across the east, heavier rain along the northern half of the coast with falls of 25 to 50 millimetres possible between Port Macquarie and Yamba. Thunderstorms also possible, becoming more active in the afternoon, and dry and mostly sunny across the southern inland and in the far west. Daytime temperatures still warm in the west but remaining below average in the east, ranging from 19 to 22 along the coast. On to Sydney, and it might feel like Groundhog Day. Conditions much like today, cloudy with a high chance of showers, clearing in the evening though. 1 to 10 millimetres forecast across the basin. The southerlies also sticking around, so another cool November day. Tops in our west up to 7 degrees below average. Kellyville, Parramatta and Cronulla not even making the 20s. The city heading for a top of 21 and lows in the mid-teens. And our days then warming up again, 23 and cloudy on Monday. The sunshine returning on Tuesday, staying fine until Thursday, heating up to 29 with a possible shower. And we could get a light shower on Friday as well. In our west, a fine start to the week, climbing into the 30s in the middle of the week. At this stage, showers forecast on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, reaching up to 31 degrees on Thursday, and Saturday we could get a shower as well. So next weekend looking warmer and much brighter than this weekend, thankfully, Georgie.
OK, Belinda, thank you. Before we go, here's a quick look at what's in store in this week's edition of 60 Minutes.
Thanks, Georgie. Tomorrow night,
my anti-aging doctor just hands it out.
it's the drug that works for weight loss.
I was over 200 kilos.
But is Ozempic really too good to be true?
Realised she wasn't breathing. No, I never thought you could die from it.
Plus,
Well, it's the one for the
I practically grew up at Graceland.
exposing the king's secrets
We kissed for hours.
leads to suspicious minds.
I was just a baby. I was 14 years old.
That's tomorrow night after the block finale. Back to you, Georgie.
Thank you, Tara. And that is 9 News for this Saturday. The World Cup cricket is next. I'm Georgie Gardner. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy your evening. Good night.